Hey guys, welcome to a very special video. This is Star Wars Battlefront 3. I'm going to call it Battlefront 3 because it's not Star Wars Battlefront, first of all. I'm going to be very critical here. This is one of my absolute childhood games growing up, and I don't like DICE for what they did to it. I am very deeply disappointed. It looks great, sounds are great, it's beautiful, and I think that's where it catches people off guard. This is literally, I hate to say it, almost a hardline Battlefield 4 mixture Star Wars retexture. And that's what I was afraid of. Keep Battlefield away from Battlefront. I was wanting, the classic game where, you had vehicles lined up that you could just, get in and just go play around, that sort of thing. Huge battles on, Renvar was one of my favorite, and that was even one of my dad's favorites. And I'm gonna be super critical here. This game does not deserve the name Star Wars Battlefront, but it does deserve the name Star Wars Battlefield. Do I like it? Yes. Do I not like it? Yes. I like it on a few different things, and I like it, or I don't like it on many others. Mainly, again, as I said earlier, you've got, stuff that reminds you of Hardline, for example. You got in-game currency. Your sniper, there's no classes. In order to play a vehicle, you have to find little power-ups around the map that allow you to play as a vehicle. The same thing goes with the heroes. It's not based on like a kill system or anything like it used to be. I don't know how I feel about that. Yay and nay for the vehicle thing, but there's a few things I don't really understand. Like, for example, the pickup rocket launcher, you're not able to control the AT-ATs other than the gun, but even then you only have like 15 seconds or something like that to play as it. There's a little timer down at the bottom. Air combat feels a lot like air superiority, just with way more maneuverability and ridiculousness. The sniper rifle is a power card or an ability. I don't know. I don't like that. And considering you get infinite amount of shots with it, you just have a cooldown time. I don't know. Again, I think it's that new game smell, that the whole new hype train sort of thing, and I think that's where people are saying this game is excellent, but for me, the novelty wore off really quick, and I am not kidding about that. I played about 3 or 4 AT-AT Assault, or whatever the hell the game mode. This is Pod Assault or something like that. I don't even know the game modes. I sure hope to God they leave Conquest in, because that was one of the original game mode. Actually, was the original game mode. There's no space battles. There's hardly any weapons. Of course, it is beta, so there may be more weapons coming out. And one thing I just want to get out of the way first. Will I buy this? Yes. But will I pre-order it? Hell no. Will I buy it for $60? Hell no. I will buy, if I can find this game for, I'd say around 40 bucks. If I can find it for $40, I'd buy it. That's how much I'd buy it for. But anything more, I don't really think it deserves it. Yes, it's a Star Wars game. It'd be one of those guilty pleasures to, just, if you're in a Star Wars mood, go ahead and play it. But if you're looking for something that reminds you of the old Star Wars Battlefront games, the excellent, very basic, simple, very fun gameplay, you're out of luck. I was disappointed to no end. And so was my dad, actually. He tried playing it, and he's just like, what the hell? But in any case, I got really bored of the multiplayer very quickly. Now, it could just because there's only 2 maps, one of them being for like this pod capture, the other one for the AT Assault, which is Hoth and Solist. And I'm a huge fan of Hoth. That was one of my favorite maps back on Star Wars Battlefront 2 and number 1. And I loved it when they had the speeders lined up in the hangar, and you get to just get in them and just fly out the hangar like in the movie. In this, no, you don't. There's apparently A-wings on Hoth. There's X-wings on Hoth. Snow speeders don't come in until like the very end. The ion cannon is right above the hangar. Now, I could be being very critical here, but if I can remember correctly in the movies, the ion cannon was nowhere near the hangar. But in any case, it's a very beautiful map. Both the maps are very beautiful. It's just like one of those things of I don't know, guys, but survival. There is no single player campaign. There is no narrative campaign. There is no skirmishes. There, as far as I know, I mean, that could be what the battles game mode is. And it's just they've taken out so many things that were in the original game that I wish they would have just left it and revamped. For example, survival is, well, self-explanatory. You survive against hordes of the absolutely idiotic stormtroopers, which is sort of like how it was in the movie. They sort of threw themselves at the rebels, you know. See, if you get a positive KD as a stormtrooper, nah, you failed. If you get a negative KD as a stormtrooper, yeah, you did pretty damn good. Alright, but in any case, it's just like one of those things that I thought the survival was pretty cool. Of course, they only allow you to have the 6 waves out of 15. Understandable because it's, you know, beta. They redid Tatooine map. The 2 Tatooine maps on the original game were some of my absolute favorites. Actually, I really liked a lot of the maps. For those who do not know this, it's just Imperial versus Rebels. It's off the new movies. And by the way, the Stormtroopers are both male and female. You know, which makes no sense because why couldn't they just pull some poor schmuck off the streets and use his DNA to do new clones? I'm just saying that, you know, Disney, you know, they get your shit straight. But in any case, it's just one of those things of they made a good job making Star Wars Battlefield, and I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly fine. But if it does not deserve the name Star Wars Battlefront. I will end up getting this game way later after launch if I can, you know, find it for like $40 or something. But other than that, it was sort of a minor disappointment, and this is one thing I don't like right here, is in order to get stuff you have to level up and you have to spend in-game currency. And but yeah, in any case, guys, that's been it for me today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the short little brief review of Star Wars Battlefront 3. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next episode.